Hello everyone, if you're here, it means you like Dr. Myles Munroe. Our job here is to share his messages to the ends of the earth. Today, we are talking about his message on tithing. Jesus frowned at people and called them hypocrites because people pay tithes of precious things like money, gold, etc., and they neglect the more important things that God wants them to give. Things like judgment, mercy, and faith. God didn't say don't tithe, but do not think that offering gold and money to God will save you. You need to offer yourself entirely to God. We should remember that God is a just God and He will judge us righteously. We should come to God with a merciful heart and be faithful to His word. Tithing has nothing to do with giving God money. If we are honest with ourselves, we would know very well that we can't give God anything. He made all things, so what can we possibly give Him that He doesn't already have? God asks us to tithe for our own sake. It is for our better training and management that God asks us to tithe. Sometimes the problem we have is that we are so money-minded and forget that tithing is not only limited to money but our everything. It includes our time, our clothes, our lives, everything. Tithing teaches us management, because it is actually difficult for us humans to effectively manage stuff. It takes skill in management for us to say that in the 100% which God has given us, we would dedicate and give Him the 10% which He has again asked for. When you are faithful in giving Him the 10% in the little He has given you, then He will fulfill His word by trusting you with the 90% that's left. But because you have been unfaithful and you can't give the 10%, you keep losing the 90% and end up with nothing. Tithing helps you to be accountable. If you keep paying your tithes, you automatically become accountable. It is sometimes easier to do things when you have people watching and monitoring you, checking if you are doing those things and all. But it takes a scenario where only God is watching you for you to grow in your accountability. People will not know unless you tell them that you do not pay tithes, only God does. And if you can't be accountable to Him who is sovereign, then you can't be to anyone. You need to be disciplined and controlled in order to put your tithe aside. It will be difficult at first, but as you keep doing it, you get there and it will translate into other areas of your life. You will always have problems, issues arising that require your money and time. But you have to be disciplined enough to tell yourself that no matter what, you will give that 10% of whatever is in your possession to God. It requires a level of control in order to be able to do that. You need to take control over your time, over your money, over everything in your possession for you to be able to be a disciplined tither. You have to be diligent. You must work to make sure that you do not steal the 10% which belong to God. It will be difficult. There are times where you will feel like you need the 10% to solve a problem, or do what you had to do. But you have to tell yourself that you will give it to God. Honesty is also another trait which defines a good manager. You have to be honest with God and with yourself. You do not make up excuses and lies to satisfy your conscience. You don't eat or use the 10% because you know it doesn't belong to you to begin with. Thank you for watching. We hope you've been blessed by this video. If you felt encouraged, please share with others who might equally find it encouraging. And also subscribe for regular updates.